What's up, y'all? This your boy Kevin.
And your girl, Joya.
And this the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast, where it's all about life, love,
and relationships.
So once again, y'all, we're back. Season 7.
Yep.
New episode.
Yep.
New location.
Yep.
So we giving it a shot and see how it works. Glad y'all could join us today. First off, we hope everybody had a very safe 4th of July, and that you got to enjoy time with your family, all your friends, your loved ones, good cooking, good food.
Yep.
And just had a good time, But, hey, so how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm pretty fair for a square, but I'm all right. Celebrating this week. You know what it is this week.
I guess.
Yes. Tripping. Y'all know it's a brother national holiday this week, y'all.
It's such a national holiday when it's his birthday.
Always. But anyway, y'all, what's the topic tonight?
Topic is about friendships.
Friendships. So when you talk about friendships, what kind you talking about, though?
I mean, you can have friends and you can have friendships. They always say you can have true friends, you can have associates that's really not your friends, or you can have best friends, I guess. Best friends should be true friends. I'm not, hey. They say that friendship word kind of is loose. Everybody not your friend.
Everybody not your friend. And to me...
Oh, we got to do something. Disclaimer. This is disclaimer time. I forgot before we get all into the podcast, we got a disclaimer, right? So the disclaimer is me and Kevin are not certified marriage counselors.
Nope.
So please do not use this against your significant other, because it will not hold up in court saying that the marshal said, no, we're not certified marriage counselors, but we are two people that are in love, that has been married for a long time, and that chooses to fight for our marriage. And we did this to help not only ourselves, but to help others. So please don't use our words like, take it like, oh, wow, no, we're not certified marriage counselors at all.
Facts. So that's it then.
Yep.
So friendships.
What does the word friend mean to you? Because it's a lot of different definitions. You can have a best friend. Like I said, I feel like true friend and best friend is like the same. You can have a friend. I don't think, to me, associates is not friends to me.
No, associates
is somebody like
you cordial with, you deal with.
You're not hanging with them. You're not talking on the phone with them.
Nope.
Associates could be like a coworker or someone like that, or somebody you used to work with, or something like that. But what does a friend? What is that definition of friend to you?
Well, I almost started rapping Houdini's song about friends.
Oh, yeah.
Because a friend's somebody you judge for yourself. Some are okay, and they treat you real cool. But then some take your kindness for being a fool. But I ain't going to get into all that right now.
Go ahead. What?
I don't know. I'm going to have to edit her out. But anyway... Friendship is different. To me, you grow up with people, y'all go through things, and it depends on how y'all come out of it. Like, in my case, I've been around a lot of people, call them friends, call them family, brothers, but there's so many of them that been there through the thick and thin, through everything. And like I always told our son, that you would know who your real friends when you get in the middle of some real shit. When you get into that real problems and you'll know who there for you and who ain't. You know, and the same with them. When they come to, each other, you gonna notice who your friends are.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I take that word real serious with the 3 guys that, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning can call me. I gotta go. No
Yeah.
ifs, no ands, no buts. I'm just gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there, we'll figure it out. That's, to me, that's the friendship thing,
Yeah.
And then there's some people that, you meet later in life
Mm-hmm.
that you can grow and have a true bond and friendship with.
Yeah.
That, um, and it's just different ways. How people, God put people on different paths and put people in your life
Right.
for different reasons. So everybody ain't your friend.
Nope. Everybody's not your friend.
Nope.
And I feel that there's different types of friends. Like you said, you have friends that you can rely on. You've been known for a long time. You can call them at 3 o'clock in the morning, or they'll call you at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it's like you can go, no questions asked. It's just like, I need you, and you there. And then you have friends that you may bond with, but haven't known for a long period of time, and just click. So it's to me, I feel like it's different type of friends that you have, because you have some friends that you have been good friends with for a long period of time that you can rely on. You can talk to them about anything. There's no judgment there. But by us being imperfect and human, we always judge them. But there's no judgment there. You can be real with them.
That's true.
And then you got friends that you can kick it with, and but it's boundaries to it. Y'all know so much about each other, but not the intimate things that you would share with your friends. So it's different levels to friendships to me. Like, but when you think of friendships, what is one word or maybe 2 words you can think of that describes a friend?
To me,
Mhm.
trust. You gotta be trustworthy and loyal.
Yeah.
Simple and plain. Because if I can't trust you, there's a lot. Of course, I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be around you. And if you ain't loyal, then what we friends for anyway?
Right.
So
Let me cut this off.
that's the 2 words for me. What about you?
Yeah, I say loyalty, and I say love. I say love and loyalty. I say somebody that, that truly cares about you and not what you can do for them or what somebody can do for you. They genuinely care about you. Like they don't care if you living in a 1-bedroom shack or whatever. They still gonna have your back. If you need them, they got you. You got them. So it's I feel like if they love you for you. They don't love you for what you have or what you can do for them.
That's true.
Now, do you think a true friend or a friend, I'm gonna say true friend, do you think a true friend is responsible for holding you accountable?
They should be.
Yeah.
If you my friend, my brother, I'm wrong about something, or if I know they wrong about something, it's my job to tell them that, as a real friend, because to me, I don't like yes men.
Yeah.
I don't like people that's constantly, that's, nah. Because them be the ones you do something and you end up locked down. Oh, yeah, I told that dude he shouldn't have did this and he shouldn't have did that, or you get in some other kind of situation, they ain't going to be there for you anyway. So, yeah, you're supposed to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Especially if y'all locked in like y'all supposed to be locked in. So, yeah, I got a partner who I wish I would have known more about things he was going through. Maybe I could have been there to help,
Yeah.
so he never went down the road he went down.
Oh, yeah.
But now that he, doing what he doing now, he being great, doing positive things, and I'm always there now.
Yeah.
So I know what he doing.
Right. Right.
Well, at least I think I do. I better know, boy. But anyway, so that's it to me. I mean, you gotta be able to hold each other accountable. Or once again, it goes back to that word trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't trust you if I can't hold you accountable,
Mm-hmm.
and you shouldn't trust me if you can't hold me accountable.
Yeah.
Simple and plain.
Do you think you ever been a good friend all your life? Because I can say I haven't. I can say that when I look back on like the friendships I had and I think about it, I'm like, I wasn't a good friend like I should have been a good friend. But I learned that like getting older, when you young, sometimes you stupid, and you do stupid stuff. And the friendships that you had, you think, man, I should have did that differently. And when you mess up, it's like, man, no, sometimes it's no coming back from that. And then you grow, sometimes you grow out of being somebody's friend too.
Yeah.
You grow apart from that.
Yep.
But do you think that you ever was not a good friend to somebody that you feel like, and I'm saying looking at the friendships that you have now, like the good, like them your boys now, I know who you talking about, so think of them three and think of them three in the dynamics that y'all have friends outside of that dynamic. But do you think that between y'all have you ever felt like you was not there or not a good friend to them three? And you wish you would have did it differently or something like that?
It probably was a couple of situations. I think, definitely one, always communicating. Because I'm the guy that some days I will, some days I won't. That's just me, But as one of them, he makes sure, hey, you can call too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I always say, yeah, whatever. But anyway, so, yeah, I think communicating more as a friend, a true friend, I think I could do that more. But I think for the most part in a lot of them life, when they was down, going through, I was there with them going through. But I just think probably communicating more with them, I mean, the older I'm getting, though, I'm getting more stubborn, so
yeah,
I don't like being around a lot of people no more.
Right.
But every now and then I might call them, but yeah, I could do more weekly check-ins, I guess I could say.
I feel like, the older you get, sometimes you do get that way, but when you got friendships that that y'all been friends for so long. See, I don't get that. I'm always on you about that. Like, you can call them. Like, they don't gotta call you all the time. Like,
and they don't.
And then I'll be like, have you checked on so and so? And you be like, nope, I ain't checked on them. But what I'm saying is, I feel like when y'all don't have to be on the phone 24/7, because that's how me and my bestie is. We can go weeks without talking to each other, but if I call her or she called me, it's like we never miss. And I just feel like as you get older and you have those true friends, you will take the time for those friends.
And
I feel that way. I feel like you would take the time.
Like I said, it's times I know I could call more.
Yeah.
But I mean, they all busy. Everybody got different lives.
Yeah, everybody got their life. Yeah.
Like one of them, we got a day we know we call each other all the time.
Yeah.
On Sundays, Me and another one, it's like sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But when we see each other, it's like we talked to each other an hour ago.
Yeah.
Then the other one, we check on each other almost at least 3 to 4 times a week.
Yep.
Whether it's talking sports, talking life, anything, medical stuff. So, yeah. But,
and I think, honestly, with me, I feel like my I had a problem with wanting to be a friend. And when I got to being somebody's friend, I would be so invested in that friend that I would want that friend. Like me, you know, I want to be your friend, blah, blah, blah. I was like that only because I feel like being brought up a certain type of way, you have to, the way I was brought up, it was like you have to, we were shunned from the world a little bit, so we couldn't really associate with the real. So when I got into that world, I didn't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a friend. If I got that friend, I'm like, yeah. But then I didn't know how to be a friend neither. Because I had a best friend that was like a sister long time ago. You know who she is. And we grew up together where we were inseparable. Like, we were inseparable. Like, we were to the point where we didn't want to have no other friends but us. And when we did get friends, we would get jealous because she was hanging with this person more than she was hanging with me, or I was hanging with somebody with, but I wasn't a good friend to her. Like, when she had started, I knew she was gonna be awesome in life, but when she had started growing and moving forward, it was like she left me behind. So I turned on her. Like, I wasn't there for her like I should have been there for her, and that messed us up. And I regret that all the time. Like, the way we was brought up, when we see each other, it's like, hey, you know, whatever. And now we talk every now and then, but it would never be the same. And I realized that when it was a mutual friend, asked her, because when I used to talk about her, like, yeah, you know, so-and-so, and I'd be like, yeah, you know, that was but her, because I hurt her so bad, she would be like, don't even say her name to me.
Wow.
And it came back to me, and she was like, I said your name, and she was like, don't even say your name to me. And I said, then that hurt me, and that's when I realized, like, man, I hurt her from so long ago, but it hurt because the way that we were tight, like we were
So if you
inseparable.
feel that way though, if you feel that
But
way,
I have apologized,
yeah,
but it's just,
but you still, you know, let it be known, you know, how you feel about it, and, you know, and all you can do is move on from that
yeah,
point.
I have and stuff, and I check on her, she checks on me. Like, 2 weeks ago, we inboxed each other 2 weeks ago, and we asked about each other's moms, because we called each other's moms still moms, regardless. Her sister is still my little sister. She called me big sister, but, you know, it just will never. That's a friendship that I will always regret messing up, and it was my fault. And then I regret the other friendship where she died and I didn't get a chance. She came to me. We had grew apart, but she came to me and said, we got to get together for lunch. And I'm like, yep, we do. She was like, call me. She called me, and I never called her back. And then I found out that she died in her house. So that's one thing that I regret too. But I just feel like when you have friendships and you have people that have been through with you, and they have showed you their loyalty, they have held you accountable, and they have held you down, I just feel like life is so short. Appreciate them, love on them, and just continue to appreciate that you have that, because a lot of people don't have that.
No,
A lot of people don't have that.
You know, because I think even like in my situation, it started out with what, 11 of us, and you know, we had a few years good run. We all been knowing each other since we was young, and then when one person died, the separation hit. And then as a person that was like the nucleus of a lot of it, I just sat back and watched it fall apart.
Yeah.
And just chose to say, oh well, maybe it really wasn't real anyway. You know, but we did know that bruh was the glue to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
merging two sides and bringing people together. But then you seen people fall off, and that's what goes back to what I said earlier. When you go through it and you come out of it, the ones that's around you when you come out of it, and they've been through it with you, to me, that's just how I felt. Those was the real ones.
Yeah.
That's just like somebody go to prison and, and y'all know he there, contacting, writing, and people don't, then you're going to come back with a different feel.
Yeah.
Just like when, went to the military. Man, no letters, you feel a certain way. So, I mean, it's a different thing, a different world, but that friendship word is a tricky word.
Yeah, it is.
Because now that I'm older, I do have a few people that is close to me.
That's outside of
That's
those three.
outside them three.
Them three.
But they not them three.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might get up at 1 o'clock or 3 and answer the phone, like what you talking about, what you need. But them other three, I'll be back. And that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And there's no knock, You're going to lose some, you're going to win some. My uncle, one thing he always taught me, he said, he used to say, Kevin, you don't have friends.
Yeah.
You got associates. And then I used to argue with him. No, them my boys right there. And he didn't believe it until when I went to Iraq and he seen it.
Okay.
And he was like, oh yeah, them your boys right there. Because when they came to Kalamazoo to see me, and he was tripping like, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just time, and that's the big thing with a lot of people. Don't go out trying to fabricate for real friendships, because it won't last.
Nope.
Nope. Some people got to be a part of a group to think they friends, real friends. No, sometimes you don't have to be a part of all that stuff.
No,
so,
you don't. And I feel, and I'm starting to see that, like, it don't be real anyway. When you, like, I don't know, when we used to all hang the back, now I'm talking about the friends, the friends,
FOH.
FOH. Like when FOH used to hang, you felt that. Like I missed that because I felt that friendship. You see what I'm saying? I felt that friendship. Nowadays it's like, do you really like us? Do you really like me? When you gotta question that and feel awkward and funny, it's just like, nope, that's probably not what you're supposed to do. And then as older we get, excuse me.
I'll tell you what school she went to.
Don't start that. The older we get, you feel like you rely on God too in the situations too, because you could be praying for these people and be like, look, get them out of our lives, or get them out of my life. They're not supposed to be here. And then you see people start dropping off and you be like, what? So God, you really, and you be trying to hold on to these friends, and you thinking and then sometimes you be like, my God, I've been a friend to you, but you was never a friend to me. So it's like, friendship is a tricky thing, but I've always told you that I've always loved your friendship that you got with those three. And even though y'all might not talk all the time or whatever, I still love it, because when y'all come together, it's like y'all ain't never left each other. And that showed the weekend of the reunion. When we was all together, I'm like, look at this. We all together again like that. And it just felt right. Y'all fell right into place. And even what's-the-name came, and he came, and I'm just like, man, I haven't seen y'all four together in one place in a while. Yeah, so to see that, that's appreciated, because who can really say that?
Yeah.
Who can say that I got friends? I've been having friends for 30, 40 plus years, and we still kick in, we still talk, we still check in with each other. Who can say that? You can't say that.
I know some people, especially when you talk that reunion, you seen dynamics of
Yeah, you did see
people
groups.
that was
Because your
groups
cousin
like
and her group.
Trina and her group,
Yep.
the cool cats. Then you got us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's more than that because it's other people that had a, and I know it because I've been around them and
Right.
seen them for years. But you'll be a fool to think you don't have envy, jealousy,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
arguing,
Sure.
inside hating.
Yeah.
You gonna have that.
Mm-hmm.
And as us as brothers, we look at it as we brothers. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be days I know I can say something to one of them that's gonna piss him off instantly. Ain't that right, dude? But anyway, you know, then then the other ones is just it's just we know our role in our relationships too,
Mm-hmm.
because you got two of them are related,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm closer probably to one of that we're cousins than they is.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the other two closer on that end.
Yeah.
But
Y'all
then-
said that, remember?
but then
At
we
the reunion.
all
But y'all all
Still
are.
come together. You ain't gonna mess with none of them.
Right.
Then we got other brothers on the outside of us.
Mm-hmm.
You
That
know,
y'all have separate
that
relationships
we all got
with.
separate
Yeah.
relationships
Yeah.
with. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, it comes with time, and because in ours we lost two.
Yeah.
We lost Vaughn and we lost Tinsley.
Yeah.
And those kind you don't get back.
Yeah.
Or you don't grow from that. You deal with it, you learn to live with it, but
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that's even like in your own family relationships. Sometimes I'm closer than these dudes than I am with people in my own family.
Yeah, it be like that
You
sometimes because I feel that way with me and
Mhm.
Angela. Like I'm closer with her than I'm closer than a lot of my family,
Mhm.
siblings and stuff like that. And
Oh yeah.
me and her, we went to high school together, and we shared a bond that way, and we just been friends ever since. And she has been there for me through a lot of things, and I've been there for her through a lot of stuff too. She's jazz godma, and stuff.
Mhm.
So, me and her friendship is, yeah.
Oh yeah. But like
Mhm.
we said, friendship, if you want it to be genuine, it's gonna grow on you.
Yeah,
It's never gonna be fabricated,
yeah,
or you can't put this puzzle piece with that one to make it real friendship because it don't work that way.
yeah. And then if
You know.
if you see yourself having to change who you are, and they not
Mhm.
liking who you are, and you have to change who you are to be somebody friend, that's not your friend neither.
Mm-mm.
That never was your friend, because why you changing?
Yeah.
You should love me for who I am, and then our friendship should help us grow to be better. I shouldn't have to change who I am to be your friend or for you to like me and do all that other stuff. Like I said, being in that religion that I grew up in, it was like
But we're not going. Let's not
yeah,
talk
no, I'm
religion.
just saying that's how it was with me as far as friendship wise. It was
I feel
almost
you.
like you had to,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah. But also too, y'all, I know y'all might hear cars and stuff flying by, big trucks. Our new location is right by the street, so we working things out though. You might see us right here one day. Then the next minute you might see us another part of the place. Who knows? But you might even see us back in our basement. You never know. But y'all, we wanted to come back, talk to everybody, and we got some good discussions for this season. Like this one, friendship. We got boundaries coming up.
Yep.
We'll be back with the Miss G letter next week.
Mhm.
You know, so we just been dealing with life again.
Yes.
And getting things right. Making sure our health is number one, so we can continue to do this stuff.
Yep.
So, but we appreciate the people that's been hitting us up. When y'all coming back, where y'all at? Like this a pre-recorded show tonight,
Yeah.
so
And we
I'm pretty
appreciate
sure.
you guys for,
Oh yeah.
always having our backs. I shouts out Shauna and my
Mhm.
sister Keisha and Shauna. They are my friends. I can say they are true friends to me. and my girl Colleen, and shout her out too. You know, they for supporting us, because they are a group that supports us, along with Big Bro Jody, always supporting us, watching it too. So I just want to, thank everybody. If I didn't say your name, I apologize, but I know they're not the only ones watching it, but I just want to thank everybody for continuing to and being patient with us as we do. Like my husband said, life be lifing, and sometimes we just, have to deal with that life, and so we appreciate you guys for, being patient with us, and we hope that we can bring more fire to this podcast. So.
And we're gonna spice it up a little bit. We just gonna make sure her daddy ain't watching.
Oh my gosh, my daddy! I found out my daddy was watching. I'm like, oh my.
We got some letters that we still want to bring out. That hey, it ain't for kids' ears, but we grown, so
right.
Sorry, pops. You might not like what you hear us.
Oh my gosh.
But, hey, it ain't us. It's people that send it in to us though. But we're going to have a couple guests come on this season. And, like we said, we moved our show from Sunday nights to Monday nights. And the reason being part of that is Sundays, it's summertime. People be out traveling, doing things in the streets, having a good time. We try to do it too.
Yeah.
So sometimes we can't always make it on Sundays, and we don't want to have our people and our family all short. So that's why we moved to Monday nights, and I think it'd be better until September when Monday night football start back. So then we'll switch back to Sunday. Ooh.
Don't Sunday football come on too?
I know, that's why I said, ooh. We'll figure out a better day.
Lord
you
have
know.
mercy.
But hey, we gonna make it happen. We gladly appreciate all the support. Of course, y'all know the show's sponsored by Marshall Media, the home of the podcast, education shows, and of course, the music shows now. And soon to open up is the
Radio show.
Marshall Media Online Radio. I've been working on that all day, so that's about to happen, as well as we do photography and things like that. So we staying busy, staying active, so we appreciate y'all once again. Anything else you want to say on friendship before we get out of here?
It was a good show. I feel like it was a real good show.
I think so. Yeah. But other than that, then y'all, this your boy Kevin.
And your girl Joya.
And we are the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall Podcast, where it's all about life, love,
and relationships.
Until next week, y'all.
Peace.